Hi friends, it's Peggy Noe from PrettyPaperCards.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I'm here with my little Yorkshire Terrier, Elie. I hope you're all having a nice afternoon, early evening, and I want to say happy Friday to everybody. I always love it when we have our Friday show because it's just so nice to have it on a Friday, isn't it? I welcome all my Facebook people and my YouTube people who are watching because I'm streaming live over on YouTube. And I just love that we can do that. That little mini machine is 20% off. If you've ever wanted to get that mini machine, this is the time. I'm not going to use it today, but I usually do because I just love it so much. But today I'm not. So let's take a look at our project for today. I'm going to put Elie down. You ready to get down, baby? You want to get down? Huh? Do you want to get down? Okay, there she goes, taking her nap. And I'm going to show you the card we're going to make today. So let me just, whoops, okay, let me try it again. There we go. Here is today's card. And I love it. It is a gatefold card, beautiful. I don't know what other color it is, but just gorgeous. And these two pieces are just going to sit right on each gate. We've got the two gates. So let's just go ahead and glue those down. And you don't want to put a lot of glue, seriously. You want to have it back about 1/4 of an inch from every corner, and you don't want too much because it can make bubbles or bumps. So this is going to fit exactly on there. With no frame, no border. So there's the first gate, and let's put the second one on here. And remember, just 1/4 of an inch back, otherwise it will ooze out, and we never want that. No oozing, never want oozing. And with the glue, with the multi-purpose glue, you can just move it about so it looks just perfect. And there is our gatefold card with our designer series paper. Isn't that kind of pretty? I like that. Oh, you have the schedule too, Roz. Good. Of everything that's going to be going on. You're waiting for your pool to warm up. Ooh, nice. And Pam, you're working on cards and watching NASCAR. Oh, I didn't realize. Okay, good. I think also that the basketball is on. I know we were watching that a little bit last night. Okay, so here is our gatefold card. Now, I think we're going to go ahead and do a little bit of stamping. I've got a circle already cut. I didn't want to do any die cutting today because we're busy with a lot of stamping. So we're going to go ahead and stamp. I'm going to bring in some grid paper. And this is a 3-inch circle that I've already pre-cut with my layering circle dies. And I'm going to use Night of Navy ink and paper today. It goes beautifully with this Calypso coral look. And what I'm going to do is stamp this large flower. I just love this large flower. Look how beautiful that is. And I'm going to stamp it on the circle so that, ooh boy, that did not come out too good in the center, did it? I don't think I pushed it hard enough. Let's turn our circle over, and we can definitely do it. I don't think I got enough ink on it either. Let's try that again. Push down harder. There we go. Gorgeous, gorgeous. And then I'm going to go ahead and fill in the other side also so that the whole circle. Your husband is watching basketball now, Pam. Yeah, I hear ya. Okay, and so we're going to put another flower tucked right up in there next to that one. Okay, there's our circle. Now we're going to do a little more stamping while we're at it. This is the piece that is going to go on the inside. And for this one, I want the smaller flowers. The flowers in this set are just spectacular. And so I want to get these. Now again, I'm seeing I need to make sure to get color on the whole thing. I'm pretty sure it's a distinctive stamp, and so that means that the color doesn't adhere to the whole thing because it has special areas where it raises up and lowers down. But look how pretty that is. That's one of our inside pieces. And then let's see, I think while we're at it, I'm gonna be brave and stamp the flower over here on the right side, the large flower on the right side of the inside. Actually, you know what? I think I'll change my mind. I had pondered earlier and I forgot I was gonna do the small flower. So we'll just put this one right down here on the inside. Okay, great. So that's enough stamping for right now. We'll stamp a little bit more in a minute. So now we're ready to work on our belly band. Do you guys use a belly band for on your cards? We have our circle. Okay, and that's going to go up like that. And so now we need to create our belly band. I'm going to adhere the circle in a little bit. Let's make a belly band. All it is a band that goes around the center of your card. And I'm going to cut some Night of Navy cardstock at 3/4 of an inch. And that's going to create the belly band. Okay, there we go. Oops, I forgot. I need to score it also because we want it to fold nicely around our card. So this is my score blade, and remember that each side is 2 3/4 of an inch. But what I'm going to do is come back just a little bit because you need to give room for the card to fold. So I don't have the exact dimension, you know me in numbers, but it's 2 3/4 and come back a 1/16. And then I'm just going to turn that around and do 2 3/4 and come back about a 1/16. And that 1/16 of an inch will allow the room for the fold itself. So let's give this a test now. So that's where we folded it. And let's see. Okay, this is going to come around there just perfect. Now, it's not going to come to the center because the piece was only 11 inches and we needed more like 12 or 13. But I have a solution for that. Hi, Diana. Glad you caught me live. I am glad too. So this is how the belly band is going to work with the wide cards. If I had a 12-inch by 12-inch piece of cardstock, I could have used that and it would have worked. But not to worry, we have a solution. This is our sentiment piece, and I'm using the striped paper that coordinates, that's part of the peach. That's the back of one of the You're a Peach Designer Series paper pieces. And so I cut this, and I'll give you the exact measurement, 1 1/8 by 4. Now I think it looks a little bit long. I think I'm going to shrink it up just a bit, but I'm going to go ahead and stamp first with our Happy Birthday sentiment. And you know, you can stamp right on Designer Series paper. It really works out well sometimes, and I think this time it works out really well. You can see it real clearly. Okay, so here's our Happy Birthday, and we're just going to stamp it right across our DSP there. Isn't that cute? I really like the way that looks. I think sometimes it's just really fun to stamp on your Designer Series paper. So I'm going to try to put this other stamp over here. So this is what we need. And we're going to have it come across like that. Now I'm going to trim just a bit on each end because I might have cut this piece a little bit too long. I'm going to cut, I think, just a little kind of I don't know if that's even 1/4 of an inch, just a bit, maybe 1/8 of an inch on each end. I think it'll look better on the front, and I'll see what you think here. It was just a bit too long, so let's pull this over. There we go. That is a little bit better, isn't it? Yes. So what we're going to do, take off the belly band. We know we have the measurements right, and we are going to go ahead. Now we could use, you can use tear and tape, you can use Stampin' Seal Plus, but I'm just going to use my trusty glue, and I'm just going to put some glue right in here and some glue over here on this side, and we're just going to glue this little guy down, this little sentiment piece. And that's what is going to hold the two sides of the belly band together. So just like that. And we're just going to let it sit and dry for just a minute. And I think it's a nice way to... Hi Trisha, good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. So there is our little belly band. I really like the way that looks. And let's just give it a test. We're going to do some more things here, but I'm just going to slide it over to see, make sure everything looks right and everything fits. And there we go. There's our belly band. Okay, now we feel better because we have that part done. And so now what we're going to do is put on our circle that we stamped. And we stamped this with the large flower and the flowing flowers from the Flowing Flowers stamp set. And we only want this to adhere over on the left side, right? Because we want the gates to open. Okay? So basically, I'm going to put glue all on this side over here. And again, you could use Stampin' Seal Plus, you could use tear and tape, whatever adhesive you like, but it should be pretty firm. We want it to pretty much adhere there. And let's see, I think I'm going to start by going this way to make sure, there we go. That way I make sure that I've got the glue right where I want it. And we're just going to press down. Pretty cute, right? I think the navy looks so beautiful with the Calypso Coral. All right, now we're ready to work on the inside of our card because we want to make it a little fancy on the inside too. So I have this piece. Remember how we used the stripe and how that, I thought that coordinates really well with the dots, all from the Europeach Designer Series paper. So I'm going to use the striped for the inside, that inside. For one thing, if we leave it blank, it's a lot of area to write on, isn't it? Usually I like to kind of write big and I would say, you know, have a great day or something like that. But that is a lot of area to cover. So we're going to have a writing surface that is a little bit smaller. And that is our little piece that we already stamped. And this piece, just as a reminder, is 4x3 basic white. And we're just going to let the stripe frame the writing surface piece. And again, just on the edges there. And we'll just get this, try to get it right in the center as best we can. You know, when it's real busy like this, nobody can tell if it's off a little bit, like 1/8 of an inch or anything. They're just so impressed that you can do this. People love handmade cards. Don't you guys find that with your cards? Thank you, Diana, for sharing. There's the inside. Isn't that just cute? I really like this card, and now we're going to put on our belly band, and then we're going to add some jewels. We have to add jewels. Oh, and I don't think we stamped, I might not have gotten out an envelope, so we didn't stamp an envelope, but what we'll do is I'll use the envelope from the sample. So we're just going to slide our belly band right down over, and that's what keeps the Gatefold card together. And then I thought for jewels, I would use the iridescent rhinestone basic jewels. These are in the mini catalog. I meant to take a look and see if they're still in stock because I know they were going really fast. But we need to put some jewels. So I'm going to put the medium size. They come in large. Can you, I don't know if you can even see that. Really large. Can you see really large, medium, and small? So you get 3 different sizes, which is great because on some cards you only get 2 sizes. So I'm going to put the large one over there, and then I'm going to use small ones for the rest of the area. I'm going to put one right above the birthday Y, and let me see where I'm going to put my other one. Maybe just right down here under the 2 Y's. And there's our birthday card. Here's the envelope. You can stamp any of the great stamps on the envelope. This is the one that I have been using here today, and I use this little one on the inside. And then there's the really super big, which might have looked good on the circle. It might have. I didn't think about that. But there is our Flowing Flowers birthday card. Thank you, Diana, for sharing. I really like this card. I'm glad once I make one, I usually have 2 of them. So, because I have the sample and then I have this one, and I am so happy to have this for my birthdays coming up in the next couple of months. I have more than 2, but I'm happy to have this to share. Thank you, Diane Emerson. I appreciate that. Okay, now I'm going to come back up and we're going to take care of our prize. Alrighty, so the prize from last week was a package of the little 3x3 mini envelopes, and I think it's a package of 40. Let me see. 40 mini envelopes, and I did the random number generator, and Linda Brady, who isn't on today, I haven't seen her, but maybe she'll watch the rerun. Linda Brady is the one who won the envelopes from last Wednesday. So Linda, I have your address and I'll be sending these to you, and thank you for watching. I appreciate you guys for watching my lives, both the YouTube people and the Facebook people. And if you're on YouTube, please subscribe. And even if you're on Facebook, if you wouldn't mind going over to YouTube, Pretty Paper Cards, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, I would so appreciate it. So the prize for next week is a card kit, and this is the Kerchief Card Kit, and let me show you. The cards are adorable. I have had this kit. I love it. The envelopes are really pretty. The cards come all made up. You know, they're not made up, but they are printed with that pretty pattern, and you just add the flowers and things, and everything you need is inside of the kit. All the envelopes, even some linen thread is inside of there. That's what we love about the kits, is that everything comes in the kit. So this is a pretty good prize. So if you want to be put in the random number generator for this prize for next Wednesday, be sure to put the word prize in a comment. And I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend, and be sure to come back next Wednesday. I won't be able to really show you anything, but I will be giddy with excitement over the new catalog. And if you're interested in seeing at the same time I am, follow the link there above, and you can get the starter kit right away, and you'll be ready to see everything early just like I am. And I want you to do that because it's a lot of fun. Okay, you guys have a wonderful weekend.